Peter Ustinov is Hercule Poirot.
I'm doing a murder hunt.
It starts as a game, but in the search for clues, the body turns out to be cold.
It's Marlene, down at the boathouse. She's been murdered.
Yes, I know.
I mean, really murdered.
The game ends, and reality begins. Poirot will expose one of the guests as a killer, but who could it be?
Nobody here should be alarmed by the question, only by the answer.
Agatha Christie's Dead Man's Folly, Sunday 7:45.
In a few moments, we'll be joining ITN for the latest world news with Fiona Armstrong.
Sorry I'm late, Ben.
Traffic bad?
No. Actually, I've been sorting myself out a pension.
Pension? I find all that so confusing.
I just talked to my man from the Prudential. Yeah.
He's good, is he?
Well, he's going to arrange it so that I can retire in 20 years.
What? At 55?
Yes. I want to retire while I'm still fit. Right. Now then, let's see how fit you are.
Prudential sort out more personal pensions than any other company. When it comes to your pension, be prudent. See Prudential.
Persuading people to drink our beer willy-nilly has never been our aim. Point 1. Point 2. Any beer worth the name can slake a thirst. And if that's all you ask of a beer, then enjoy. But if you're inclined to savor a beer for its brilliance, its depth, its smoothness, then this could be the answer. Stones. When you're home and dry.
Yo, Theophilus P. Wildebeest here for Alpen Tropical. You know, I'm an exotic kind of guy. I know what I like when I see you.
Hush up! Come and have your breakfast. And I hope you've washed your hands.
Yes, Mom. You know, I'm an exotic...
When you were a little boy, Theo, there was only one kind of Alpen. Now they got Alpen Tropical.
Yeah, right on, Granddad. You know, I'm an exotic...
Yeah, man. This is my kind of breakfast. Pineapple, banana, apricot, nuts. It's not just tropical. It's crucial.
Thanks, bro. You know, I'm an exotic...
Alpen with tropical fruit. Altogether a tastier breakfast.
Anyone for a second helping?
I'm real sorry about this.
There used to be this problem with money. Either you controlled it, or it controlled you. Until cash-base. Electric money. Cash in your hand, day or night. Bills paid at the touch of a button. Always up to date. Always in control.
Good morning.
And the cost of plugging into cash-base? Well, the fact is, they pay you. Anything's possible with the Woolwich.
Mummy.
Are you spending so much time at work that you're becoming a stranger in your own home?
You're early, darling. Anything wrong? I don't think you've met us.
Then perhaps you should talk to us at British Telecom about how you can save time at work. We've thousands of time-saving products and services to offer.
See.
For a copy of British Telecom's Guide to Saving Time at Work, call us free on 0800 800 888. It's you we answer to.
What a good place to be.
Catch the great LWT Action Book Giveaway. Watch Wake Up London Sunday morning, 9:25.
In 5 minutes, LWT News with Pam Royal, but first the world news from ITN.
The news from ITN.
Kinnochio tells his critics, forget impossible dreams. The Labour leader has made a passionate appeal for his party to free itself from the past and change for the future. He told a gala in County Durham that he was ready to face any critic, any adversary, any contender.
Neil Kinnock arrived in a vehicle of the past with a vision of the future today. He quite deliberately used the occasion to do battle with those who have attacked his new policies. He dismissed the turmoil caused by those ideas, particularly on defence, and savaged his critics as people who were trying to call back yesterday.
The point is about yesterday. Yesterday is dead. Yesterday is gone. Yesterday isn't coming back. People don't live yesterday. There's no one there anymore. It's closed. And our mission is today and tomorrow, and serving the people of today and tomorrow, not trying to call back all our yesterdays.
Mr. Kinnock is determined to make the leadership election a vote of confidence in him and his policies. In Chesterfield, Tony Benn, his opponent for the leadership, told a gathering of about 2,000 left-wingers from inside and outside the party that Neil Kinnock had to end the evasion and confusion over nuclear weapons policy.
The BBC has been criticised for allowing performers at the Nelson Mandela concert at Wembley to make political statements about South Africa. Tory MP John Carlyle said the BBC had been hijacked by left-wing extremists. The 10-hour concert is being broadcast to 60 countries, but not South Africa.
Not quite a capacity crowd at Wembley, but 72,000 people gathered for music and political protest.
We are here to take part in a unique event, to honour a great man. He is a symbol of their fight against the cruel and unjust system of apartheid.
Glenys Kinnock joined Archbishop Trevor Huddleston, president of the anti-apartheid movement. His organisation will receive half the proceeds from the concert. Leaders of the African National Congress were there too, denying that their guerrilla fighters will benefit from the profits.
It's absurd. We have had concerts in this world to raise funds for the ANC. We don't go cheating. I dismiss this.
For many, though, the concert is just a chance to see the most spectacular lineup of artists since Live Aid, and they've still got over 5 hours to go. Anne Lucas, ITN, Wembley Stadium.
3 heroes of the Enniskillen bombing have been speaking about their awards in the Queen's Birthday Honours. They were staff at the hospital which treated victims of the IRA attack.
This afternoon, the Enniskillen medical team honoured for their courage said the awards were a tribute to all their colleagues who had worked through that harrowing Remembrance Day attack. They had dealt with dozens of injured in the hours that followed. Many of those they treated were personal friends.
My first feeling was that I personally was unworthy of such a high honour, but then when I thought about it, I saw it really as not a personal thing, but as an honour for the whole hospital.
I don't know why I was singled out, really. I was part of the wheel, really.
For the hospital porter, it came as a real shock.
I thought I'd won the piece. Private and confidential. And I opened it, I was really amazed the way I thought I was going to have a heart attack or something. I got so excited. And I really was thrilled.
Meanwhile, in Rochdale, the larger-than-life MP, Cyril Smith, was getting used to being called Sir Cyril.
Well, yeah, of course I'm proud. I'd be a funny fella if I wasn't. I'm not going to be any different to me. I'm going to be me. I am what I am, and I shall remain what I am. But yes, of course I'm proud.
But what would local people now call him?
I mean, I don't expect folks, when I'm shopping in Rochdale Market, to suddenly start calling me Sir Cyril. I expect them to continue to say, "Hi, Cyril, how are you doing?"
Russell Harty, the popular TV chat show host, was buried today in his home village of Giggleswick.
Family and close friends followed the funeral cortege through the Yorkshire village of Giggleswick. Among the mourners were playwright Alan Bennett, a friend for many years, and stars past and present from Coronation Street. In the crowded church, the vicar spoke of Harty's humanity.
If there is one thing that seemed to be the eye of the man, the essence of the man, for me, it was this instant rapport with a whole variety of human nature, whether they thought they were important or whether they knew they weren't.
He said Harty was a man of the people. Mark Webster, ITN, Giggleswick.
That's it. We're back again at 10.
Hello.
A man has been charged with murder after the body of an 8-year-old girl was discovered in a burning house. A woman and a 12-year-old girl were slightly hurt in the fire in Tottenham. It started in the front bedroom where the girl's body was found by the fire brigade. People living around Wembley Stadium say a new traffic scheme to allow them to move around the area has been a success. Today the scheme faced its biggest test, the Nelson Mandela concert.
72,000 people have poured into Wembley Stadium, but as they arrived, the traffic kept moving. The new control measures include wheel clamping, blocking off residential streets and towing away offending vehicles. It's all being coordinated from a new police control room in the stadium. Most residents say there's been a great improvement.
You could go out and you could come in and you could find somewhere to park.
Have you noticed it's any better this time?
Not really, no. Not particularly on this road anyways.
It's a lot easier now to park. Bit of an inconvenience, all the crowds about every weekend though.
Wembley Stadium have been spending £1 million a month on the improvements. They hope all local residents will notice the difference. Mark Dyson, LWT News.
A shopkeeper in Waltham Forest says she's been forced to close down by council repairs to the street outside her store. Rob Gillis reports.
Stephanie Scott's nightmare began when council workmen moved in January to carry out road repairs. All the shops on the parade have been affected, but Stephanie, who sells school uniforms and ladies' fashions, has been the hardest hit.
You can be here all day till about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and you may get somebody now that comes in when they're going to collect the child from school. You know, if you went shopping or was going shopping, would you walk along a road that could cause an accident or could trip people up?
Stephanie says she has taken just £3.23 in the last week. The council have told her the delays are due to problems over gas, electricity and water supplies. It promises the work will be finished by the end of the month, but Stephanie says mounting debts means she can't hold out that long. Rob Gillis, LWT News.
Bank workers are still sorting through thousands of pledges made to the ITV telethon. 60 bags of mail have been taken to a national Westminster office in the city, where they're being opened by 15 members of staff. Britain's strongest man has been flexing his muscles at a festival of Highland Games in Greenwich. Pete Tancred hauled a lorry single-handed, then demonstrated the art of caber tossing. It was to raise money for a field centre in Scotland used by Greenwich schools. Thousands of passengers are facing delays up to 10 hours at Gatwick tonight because of Spanish air traffic controllers' dispute. 20 flights, half of them to non-Spanish destinations, are running late. Well, for most of us, it's going to stay cloudy this evening, but tonight the skies will clear a little, so temperatures will fall as low as 7 Celsius, 45 Fahrenheit, winds strong from the northeast. Tomorrow will be a lot brighter, but windy. More weather news at 10:15.
Alive on the ocean wave, a hum on the rolling deep, where the scattered waters rave and the winds their revels keep.